Yield to emergency vehicles. The yield to emergency vehicles rule is the foundation of emergency traffic laws. When drivers see flashing lights and hear sirens, they must safely move aside to create a clear path. This rule exists because emergency responders often operate under time-sensitive conditions where even a short delay can affect lives, property, or public safety. The goal is simple. Let emergency vehicles reach their destination as quickly and safely as possible. Move over rule. The move over rule applies when emergency vehicles are stopped on the roadside. Drivers are generally expected to change into a farther lane when it is safe to do so. If changing lanes is not possible, speed must be reduced significantly. This rule became more common as roadside collisions involving emergency workers increased, highlighting the dangers they face while working near moving traffic. Stop for approaching emergency vehicles. When an emergency vehicle approaches from behind, drivers should pull over safely and stop until it passes. Continuing to drive normally can force responders to weave through traffic and waste valuable time. A predictable response from other drivers makes emergency travel safer for everyone on the road. Intersection rules. Intersections become especially important during emergency responses because traffic arrives from multiple directions at once. Drivers must yield to emergency vehicles even if they have a green light or would normally have the right of way. Emergency responders may legally enter intersections against signals when necessary, making driver awareness critical. Multi-lane road rules. On roads with several lanes, drivers should move away from the lane being used by the emergency vehicle whenever possible. This creates additional space and reduces the chance of blocking its route. The wider the roadway, the more opportunities there are to help create a clear corridor through traffic. Two-lane road rules. Two-lane roads offer less room to maneuver, which makes cooperation even more important. Drivers should move as far to the side as safely possible and stop if necessary. Since passing opportunities are limited, a clear and consistent response helps emergency vehicles continue without unnecessary delays. Roundabout rules. Roundabouts can create confusion when emergency vehicles approach. Drivers should avoid stopping suddenly inside the circular traffic flow. Instead, they should continue to a safe location where they can yield without blocking other vehicles. The objective is to maintain order while still allowing emergency responders to pass. Traffic jam rules. Heavy congestion creates one of the biggest challenges for emergency vehicles. In many places, drivers are expected to form an emergency corridor by moving toward the edges of the roadway. This creates a path through otherwise stopped traffic. The concept has become increasingly important as urban traffic volumes continue to grow. Following and passing rules. Drivers should never closely follow or attempt to pass an active emergency vehicle responding to a call. It may change speed, direction, or lane position unexpectedly. Maintaining distance allows responders to operate freely and reduces the risk of additional incidents caused by impatient drivers trying to take advantage of the cleared traffic. Ambulance rules. Ambulances transport patients and medical teams during emergencies. Every minute can matter when someone is critically injured or seriously ill. Yielding to ambulances is not simply about following traffic laws. It directly supports emergency medical care that may already be taking place inside the vehicle while it is moving. Fire truck rules. Fire trucks are among the largest emergency vehicles on the road. Their size, weight, and equipment require additional space for turning and stopping. Drivers must provide enough room for these vehicles to maneuver safely. Delays can affect responses to fires, rescues, and other urgent situations where timing is essential. Police vehicle rules. Police vehicles respond to a wide range of emergencies, from serious accidents to crimes in progress. Their routes may change suddenly as situations develop. Drivers should yield promptly and avoid unpredictable movements. A clear path allows officers to focus on the emergency rather than navigating around unnecessary obstacles. Emergency scene rules. Active emergency scenes require extra caution from passing drivers. Responders, equipment, and damaged vehicles may occupy parts of the roadway. Slowing down and following temporary traffic controls helps protect everyone working at the scene. It also reduces the risk of secondary accidents caused by distracted or speeding drivers. Roadside worker rules. Many emergency traffic laws also protect tow truck operators, utility crews, highway workers, and roadside assistance personnel. These individuals often work just a few feet away from moving vehicles. Slowing down and moving over when possible gives them a safer working environment and reduces the chance of roadside injuries. Follow officer directions rule. Police officers and traffic controllers may temporarily override normal traffic signals and signs during emergencies. Drivers must follow their instructions even if they conflict with standard road rules. Human direction becomes necessary when unusual conditions make normal traffic patterns ineffective or unsafe. Emergency Access Route Rule. Emergency access routes are roads, lanes, or entrances reserved for emergency responders. Drivers should never block these areas, even briefly. Keeping them clear ensures that fire trucks, ambulances, and other emergency vehicles can reach incidents without delay when every second matters. School bus rules. School buses operate under special traffic rules designed to protect children. When warning lights and stop signals are activated, drivers are often required to stop and remain stopped until children have safely crossed or boarded. These laws recognize that children can be unpredictable near roadways and need additional protection. Funeral escort rules. Funeral processions escorted by emergency or police vehicles may receive special traffic privileges in some regions. Drivers are often expected to yield and allow the procession to remain together. These rules vary by location but generally exist to provide a safe and respectful passage for the group. Emergency evacuation rules. Large-scale emergencies such as wildfires, floods, or major disasters may require temporary traffic rules and evacuation routes. Drivers must follow official instructions even when they differ from normal road regulations. These measures are designed to move large numbers of people away from danger as efficiently as possible. Emergency Vehicle Right-of-Way Rule. The Emergency Vehicle Right-of-Way Rule brings all of these principles together. It establishes that emergency responders receive traffic priority when performing official duties under emergency conditions. Every related law, from yielding and moving over to protecting roadside workers, exists to support this single goal, helping emergency services reach people who need them while keeping the roads safe for everyone involved.